Do 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 do. Brought to you by DBZ All Star. For all your comic goods, Cashman's Comics. All donations get sent to his PayPal if wanted. And now on to this horrible show. I lost track of how many takes this is. Hey everybody, this is your Maddie speaking. Today's another episode of the Madman Show, where today I'm going to do some manga review and card unpacking. That was just bad. Anyways, I am not going to start over with that. Anyways, it's going to be hard to actually show pictures of the stuff because copyright reasons, you can't show images. But I am going to have a list at the end, so that way if you're interested, you can look up the series. In a roundabout way, this is going to be such a poor video. Just stick around for the horrible humor. That's all I can say. If you don't have it subscribed, I always recommend it. If you want a legit, awesome translation version of manga, Shonen Jump Weekly is only $2.99 a month. That's where you can find 5 of these series. Whether you're going to be interested in that is a whole different story. But, in my personal opinion, the $2.99, well worth it. For a price of, I don't know anymore. Truck Stop Burrito, maybe? There we go. Price for a Truck Stop Burrito. You can read manga instead. Thousands of chapters. Just $2.99 a month. So let's get this party started. So, the first one I'm going to review today is called Shinobi Undercover. I am not going to name the creators' names because I'm going to ruin it, face it. So, Shinobi Undercover is about a main character who has been assigned to protect a classmate who they haven't really went into detail why he has to protect a classmate, but there's assassins that's trying to take her out, kidnap her, whatever. I can only assume because they haven't went through a backstory much that she could be like part of a wealthy family or something like that. But anyways, the main character is your most awkward, nerdy, doesn't know how to talk to women, wants to be friends, like the most reserved shinobi out there who has failed socially, and he's slipped into a society where he has to be basically friends with this girl and protect her. Meanwhile, you get like all these assassins and agents sneak in and try to basically unalive her. At first, when I started reading it, I thought it was going to be a gag manga. Because that was literally it. I was not going to expect violence, to be honest. The most recent chapter literally was the most hardcore issue or chapter I've read so far. Not going to go into full detail, but there's a one-on-one fight that literally was enough to shake a building. Hehehe. So for now, I am actually going to give this series an 8 out of 10. I'm kind of curious because the bad villain that they have facing off right now, it kind of feels to me, it feels like a close to a final boss kind of fight, but not really. Kind of curious to see how they're going to take it higher. But yeah, so far, it is something that I do enjoy waiting for and reading every week. So, yeah, check that one out if you're into undercover ninjas. It is not Naruto. I don't think he'll ever be Naruto. I really don't think it's going to last super long. Maybe 10 volumes or 12, the basic amount. But till then, I'm just going to enjoy the ride. Hopefully it's not a 2-volumer. That would be depressing. Next is called Hakutaku. That is an interesting title. It is literally reminds me of, trying to think of that manga, Bakuman. I almost said Bakugan. Bakuman, but instead the main character is this weird genius that loves making games, And then he meets up with a girl that always wanted to make her own video games. He doesn't know how. She doesn't know how to present games. So the two kind of like combine each other, and then they start making games, and you can see their quality start to build up as they're trying to recruit their own team. This week was an interesting one involving AR games. They're trying to recruit a current person that has a backstory that involves why he doesn't want to make games. It does get a little sad there for a minute, but the impression is that so far this character is not absolutely impressed by the games, even though that right now it's an AR level. So yeah, if you like Bakuman mixed with game development, I am giving this one 7.5 out of 10. I'm kind of hesitant on whether it's going to last long or not, because they've already reached the point where they're making AR games. What's going to be the next step? Is this going to end soon or not? That's a whole different story, but there is some good humor in it. Not so much like hentai type humor, but anyways. Next one is called Hema 10. Hema 10 is a slice of life romance series where the main character, his job is to clean homes for a living, and he meets up with a celebrity schoolgirl who sells makeup. He doesn't know it until like later on in the chapter that the secret employee he got is this girl, and didn't realize until then how helpless she is. So basically he's helping her like make lunch, make dinner, clean the house, all that. Meanwhile, you can clearly tell there's a love triangle thing possibly growing. And then they just threw in another character, a friend of the celebrities. So now you got those two that like the guy, and then the guy still likes the high school friend that he's known for years. So it's kind of like triangle and then a little stick. Well, not really a triangle, because no. Well, the celebrity wants the other girl to be happy, but she wants, obviously, the main character to. It's one of those harem series, but so far not to that level yet. So for now, I am giving it an 8 out of 10. Next one is a title that I always keep screwing up because of the title. It's called Itchy the Witch. Every time I see it, I keep wanting to say Itchy the Witchy. Stupid brain. That's all I can say. It's literally about a boy hunter who one day a demon, like a magic demon character, was trying to go on the run. A few witches were trying to hunt this demon, but the boy ended up saving the witch and killing the demon, which in turn gave him magic abilities from the demon. Now the demon is kind of like attached to him in a comical way. It's actually kind of funny because he'll bicker with the boy a lot. And the funny thing is, in this history, their male witch is never heard of, so he's literally the first male witch. But in order to get more known, become less of a lab rat, he has to do these missions to prove to the witches that he can actually do it. Right now there's a magic creature, a mushroom, that wants to turn all the villagers into literally mushrooms. So he has a bet with a teacher from the academy that if he can hunt the mushroom down first, he can just get his license immediately without taking classes. The academy leader wants it where She wants to have it where she teaches the hunter but controls what he can and can't do before he could get his license. So right now you got the two teams that are teaming up with the mushroom. It is hilarious. The mushroom is like, you can't believe it's a threat after watching it. Before there was a demon that was like a giant, what was it? Giant fish? Yeah, it was a giant fish that, well, she just wanted to be beautiful. She wanted the main character to present the most fashionably beautiful thing in the world. That was a gag of its own. So, in a way, it's an action gag. Supernatural manga, which I will give it a 9 out of 10. This one has potential. Kind of gives me the feel of, what's that series? Black Clover, there we go. It kind of gives me that feel, which I haven't heard much from that one. And finally, today's reviews ends as a series called Sid Craft. Not much is known about this one yet. Sid Craft is so far only 2 chapters in. I don't know how I feel about, but the main character is a detective who is completely astute. He's like Sherlock Holmes. He can notice shit like minute or seconds away and all that. He knows exactly who murdered just by a look at like the clothing and all that. It's very detective, but he doesn't like the ability at all. All he wants is to fall in love with a girl, and that's pretty much it. He has an assistant who wants to learn from him, but the assistant is a female in disguise. The main character doesn't know it, and he is horrible at talking to girls, so you can kind of understand the little troubling duo there. So far, like I said, not much has happened. It's slowly introducing plots. I'm going to give this one a 7 out of 10 so far. Sit now. Wind it back. 6.5 out of 10. I don't know yet. Like I said, it's only 2 chapters in. I'm going to keep an open mind on it. But in all honesty, I don't really see it last long. Maybe 2 volumes, possibly. But other than that, it's not that, I wouldn't say it's going to be that great. I could be wrong. I've been wrong in the past. There was a video a few videos back where I made some predictions that were wrong. But yeah. What I'm going to do is, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the list of manga. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'll show the video or the list now. And then we can move on to card unpacking, which, if no one is familiar with it, card unpacking for me is pay X amount, and then we're going to see if I can make it or break it. So this could be good, this could be bad. We will see, but stay tuned for a moment. Okay, so now that the list is all done, now it comes out to the next segment of the show where I do some card unboxing or pack reveal. This is a portion where we see if I can either make it or break it, the card unpacking. It's another thing of magic cards today. It is the Dominaria United. Not sure when this one came out. I am right now digging through a bunch of old unpacked or unopened packs and see if I can make it or break it. So let's see if I profit today, shall we? Or is it a bust? We will see. So, okay. And I'm going to show the cards, and then after this, I'm going to do a quick little value list, and I'll post a value in the listing right after this. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. I play Magic once in a while with some friends, but at this point, I got so many cards that I wish I had more people to play against, because I don't know, I could make crap load of decks. But locally, Magic isn't, or Magic's popular, but not like super popular. And usually the group of people that are in my area are different breed, like, not really. They're nasty. They can be mean. So, until I can actually find people to actually play, I just collect. Too bad this is going backwards. So over a lot of commons I'm seeing. I mean, I love the artwork. Enchantment. Let's see. Oh, an uncommon finally. Let's see. Those are uncommon. Ooh, a rare. But so far, I have bad feeling for this. It's not exactly... Ooh, a token. It's not exactly... It looks like this is going to be a make it or break it kind of thing. Land card. And here's the only holographic one that's in there. It's a rarity. Okay, so stick around and we'll see if I made it or break it. So please stand by. Okay, I totaled it up, and at the end of this video, I'll show you my total and how much I spent on the pack of cards and how much my unpacking was worth, and if it was something I dreaded or something that I'm like, yay on. If I actually profit, that'd be amazing. But this is the end of the video. If you have any questions, comments, you have any ideas in the future, please drop a comment. I am also raising money to start up my Twitch stream and all that. I have Discord. If you want to follow me on Discord, let me know. Other than that, I will come back with another manga review, but I hope you all had a great holiday, and try to stay warm out there, and until next time, stay safe. Peace out. That was a hard show. Not really. Let's see, what am I going to read? This Captain America looks good. Maybe I'll go with this one. Sure, I'll go with this Captain America. Is there still here? Wait. Is still here? Go home already. Well, yeah. Jeez. Unless you're kind of curious on those books in the back. Those books are my favorite format called Omnibus. I collect Omnibus, trade paperbacks, and deluxe editions. Now you may be wondering, how do I get such awesome books such as this hefty thing right here, Captain America? Well, that's simple. Just follow my, not my Facebook group. Wow, I almost took crap for that one. No, visit the wonderful Facebook group known as the Omnibuds Cafe. That is where you get all the good deals, meet, well, I wouldn't say local people, meet people that are interested in the same things as you are, comic books, collectives, all the good stuff. You talk, you can sell, you can buy. It's just a great community, and I will provide not so much a link, but at least a picture of the group to join. So stay tuned just a little, like 5 seconds longer, and you'll get that. Now go home, go read, do something. Peace out.